What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and in this video I'm going to be continuing my level 1 to overpower level 8 playthrough. Now, unfortunately, this isn't the first time I've been recording this particular episode. The first time I recorded it, we had a software glitch. Shadowplay messed up pretty bad somehow. It's just something that happened, unfortunately. I didn't get a chance to proof watch my video, I guess you'd say, not proofread, but proof watch before I published, because I'm on call this week. We had a software go live, and I have not had enough time, and so I just set it to upload, and then went to bed and got like a few hours of sleep. I woke up, found out that it was bad, and so I'm really sorry for that, guys. I do apologize. Definitely try to give each of my videos a watch now before I publish them and stuff, because that was a mistake on my part. However, in that video, I played from level 41 to level 44. We didn't die or anything like that. For anybody curious, it's not that I'm trying to undo a mistake. We actually got some pretty solid gear in that run, actually. We got a purple absorption shield, a pretty sweet grenade, and we got a slightly better proficiency relic. And we leveled all the way up to level 44. So we did actually a pretty solid job. But obviously the video recording went completely wonky. For those of you who are curious, it basically made every other frame a blank black frame. So the whole thing kind of watched like a epileptic fit. And for that, I am truly sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen, but like I said, I didn't get a chance. I thought it was good, and I didn't record it in any other way, that was different from how I usually do, but occasionally software glitches do happen. I did some extensive testing to make sure that this one was going to be okay, though, and it looks like we're going to be all right. I think it was just a software glitch with NVIDIA Shadowplay that happened, and that's really the first time that it's done that to me, so I can kind of forgive it for that, because it is such a lightweight recording program, and some people, prefer the higher quality and everything, but I think this is plenty good quality. I think Shadowplay works just fine, quality-wise. And, you record at a better quality than YouTube actually looks like anyway. Like the actual rendered video looks much better than it does, or it looks much better on my local hard drive than the uploaded YouTube version does. So I don't really see all the hubbub about that, like people who are going for the highest quality DX Tory recordings and such, when it all boils down to naught if you upload it to YouTube. But, I do see wanting high quality and everything. I can't blame them for that. It's just YouTube in its current state, and it's different for 4K and stuff. But for 1080p, Now, some people actually do record or upload at least in 4K, because people can choose to watch at 4K, and that at least gives you a higher bit rate. I've thought about using dynamic super resolution, and oh, we gotta wait for these little guys to spawn, and recording in 4K and uploading in 4K, but not really. It's just, it'd make everything take longer, basically, and I think I'd get fairly minimal returns on it. I would understand better if we were doing some other stuff, or if I had some more time to devote to this, which I kind of don't. Speaking of having time to devote to something, I don't understand why the game devotes time for characters to talk in between combat. I think that I am fully capable of comprehending both combat and story at the same time. However, they don't always give you that option. Like Marcus and the snowman had to talk before or between that batch of snowmen and this batch of snowmen. And I don't really see the benefit in that. You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't they let us play all the way through that? Because then it would have been more fun, right? There would have been more enemies. You could chain kills together better. Those enemies aren't that difficult. They're almost fun to kill, or like just fun because they're so easy to kill. Especially with Sniper Zero. Their heads are pretty much the easiest critical hits to hit in the game, other than Crystallis. And they are much, much less dangerous than Crystallis and much easier to kill. And they're pretty easy, and they're just kind of fun for Sniper Zero because of the ability to stack critical ascension off of them and stuff. So I probably should have tried to chain these guys with those guys down there as far as critical ascension goes, but I kind of fumbled on that one. My bad. I like how Marcus tells a little bit of his Moxie story here, so that's good. Alright. Oh, I gotta switch grenades. I know that I've been waiting to use that lob slag transfusion when I leveled up, but I still have on this stupid homing transfusion, so that was my mistake there. Ooh, speaking of my mistake, we missed a few shots on that little guy. That's alright. Perfect. Now these guys will pop up out of the ice. Don't be scared by them, but if you get more melee than guns, it's beneficial for you, obviously. Okay. Actually, we're going to go over here and farm the little waterfall chest because I got a good gun from it in the first playthrough. Obviously, that doesn't mean anything. Random is going to be random. But, you know, we'll give it a second shot. Why not? Maybe we'll get lightning to strike twice and we'll get a sweet purple shield or something. Who knows? Now, I know that it kind of affects the integrity of the video a little, or the series, I guess, a little bit, the playthrough, that we are redoing this section, but since we're starting right where we were, because I did go back and get my save from exactly where it was when I started the previous video, and I did that because Windows has a sweet feature where you can just tell a folder to make backups and stuff, and I do that for my save files in games because it is super useful for me, especially as someone who, like, creates content and stuff. So that works out well, and in that way, you know, I still feel that this is a completely legitimate playthrough. In the video that, you know, I put up that was bad, nothing really bad happened. Like I said, we got some pretty sweet stuff. So this might actually be a regression for us. But in the end, like, it's not really going to make a difference because this isn't, like, real end-game stuff, you know. All of this gear that we pick up in this episode will only last for a few more episodes, and then everything will kind of be as it were after that, regardless of what gear we have now, you know. So it's not really a huge deal. I hope that it doesn't bother you guys too much, but, you know, software glitches happen, and, you know, things have to be made amended, so it's all right. All right, so we're going to come up here, and there will be a Yeti on the train, and that'll be pretty cool. And once that happens, we'll kill the Yeti, or at least break his straps. I think I'll actually just try to break his straps so that he can distract some of the bandits for me. And then we can kill the rest of these guys. Cool, we get... Aw, man, I wanted to get 2 critical hits off that guy, but it's alright. Going into Deception primarily so I can see here. I couldn't find any more enemies there. That's a cool feature of Deception. Yeti. Come on, man. There we go. Alright, so... I wanted to kill that guy. We'll just kill the Yeti, yeah? There we go. Bad play here. Can't wait to get rid of this stupid Hyperion scope. This thing drives me nuts in close range. In long range, it's alright. I guess I have at one with the gun now. I can start hip sniping. See, this is kind of cool because they let you do that as soon as Marcus is talking about it. There are some other things, like pulling this little switch to make the train move, that you can't do. So I'm going to take this opportunity to open this chest. We're going to pick up all this stuff here. Another thing that I'm going to try to do in this episode is reach that $3 million to complete that For the Horde challenge. And that'll be something that I, you know, kind of make an effort to pick up and sell all the stuff for. That wasn't something that I had been doing too diligently in True Vault Hunter mode yet. And I was noticing our money was a little bit lower than it probably should have been. So we're going to try to definitely cash up here in this little episode so that we don't run into a situation where we're ever struggling to buy ammo or struggling to purchase a piece of gear from a vending machine that we saw or something like that that would have been beneficial for us. And after this episode, I imagine that we'll have plenty of money. Okay, so they'll throw another snowball in here that will begin to have enemies and stuff. Oh, this one had enemies. So you'll notice I'm using the shock Lyuda here, what's the word? On purpose, purposefully. And we're doing that so that we can stack a little bit of critical ascension on these guys. And that may seem foolish, right? But I think it'll be fun. So that's kind of what we're doing. Since they resist corrosive, they'll, you know, they'll definitely give us a few more stacks this way, and then we can carry those stacks to the humanoid enemies, who will be a little bit more dangerous. In this way, you can play Sniper Zero with some strategy, you know, and use smaller enemies to get ready for bigger enemies, especially if you kind of know how the pattern's coming. And I do, obviously, since the episode glitched out. So that was a mistake, but whatever. This door will open. Alright. I like when dudes announce or yell about their shoddy, because then you know where a gun enemy is prior to the gun enemy starting to shoot at you, and that's just beneficial for you, really. That's kind of a stupid thing that they do. Ah, stupid fucker. There we go. Some more humanoid enemies here. Ooh, a super badass. Alright. There are bullets coming at us, but there are also transfusion trails coming at us, so less than worried now. Damn it, this Hyperion scope pisses me off. Thing's garbage. I don't understand why people like that thing. Obviously, it doesn't make a difference with a mouse, but I'm using a controller because I think it makes the video more enjoyable to watch. My hands are kind of shaky. They've always been that way. They're especially shaky when I get super tired, which is a lot of the time when I'm doing these videos. They also get shaky just, you know, in competition and stuff like that, and that's how it's always been. It hasn't really affected my sports performance. I was always a decent athlete, and to be honest, it doesn't really affect my gaming performance, but it does, in my opinion, make the videos significantly less enjoyable to watch, especially when I'm having some real trouble keeping my hands steady. Some people have always joked that I had like Parkinson's and stuff. It's not like a 24/7 thing. A lot of times it's not even noticeable, but you know, it is there sometimes, especially when I'm running on little sleep and such. And so that's why I primarily play with the controller. Some people have been asking about that lately. Plus, now you don't have to hear my rather obnoxious mechanical keyboard every time that I want to press a button and everything. There will be games eventually on my channel that I probably do play with keyboard and mouse, and it really doesn't affect my performance in those games. I still perform well in everything with keyboard and mouse. It's not as if I don't have a ton of practice with that as well. But at the same time, this isn't a game that requires keyboard and mouse. This is a very easy game, and as a result, I think the videos are smoother and probably less jarring to the audience if I record them with the controller. So that's something that, you know, you can keep in mind if you want to know and everything. Oh, definitely don't want to skip talking to this little fella. So we'll talk to him, and Marcus will then let us go kill the giant snowman as a gift to Gingerton. This little guy irritates me a little bit because we're about to get to the pond and start ringing these bells, right? And that'll be irritating because we know we have to ring the bells. The waypoint is on the bells. We know everything. Oh God, I gotta put on the real grenade here. Yeah, we're good. The waypoint is on the bells. We know exactly where to go. But he has to talk for like, I think it's like 30 seconds, literally. It's probably not that long. But it feels like forever. And then the snowman actually talks for a little bit before he actually does his then rather long animation to actually, you know, come into the battlefield. See, look, the waypoint's on this. We can't do anything. We know we have to ring these bells. And we just can't ring these bells until he gets done talking. Like, oh, he tells us to ring these bells, and then we still can't fucking ring it. How aggravating is that? Why can't we ring these damn bells? I get that it's supposed to be like The Grinch Stole Christmas thing, where he hates the music. That makes him come into the area and everything, and there's even like the Grinch Stole Christmas mountains out there. I guess that one's even more like it, right? But yeah, he's gonna come in here. I think those mountains were probably inspired by like the Matterhorn or something too, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, he's gonna come shoulder butt the cliff thing that we're on, and then we'll fight him. But I just don't understand why they make us wait that damn long. Whatever. This is a well done little headhunter pack. I would have to say this is by far the best headhunter pack. Craw promised a raid boss, and what we got was a piece of shit. I wasn't really a fan of that. I like that he pushed us really far back here, and that'll be good. Because then he kind of has to walk towards us since he was locked into melee mode after he punched or tried to punch our decoy. And that makes him pretty easy to kill for us, so that's pretty good. Alright, so we'll get some significant experience for killing him here, and then we'll get some more significant experience for turning in that quest here in a moment, so that'll be awesome. This is a sweet absorb shield, and now we're wearing it, so that's kind of what we had in the previous episode, really, was a purple absorb shield by the end of it, so quite beneficial. You know, I like that that kind of turned out the same. And we may get better or worse gear in this run, and are you kidding me? We got 2 purple absorb shields. I like the recharge delay on the one I have better. The benefit of this other one is that it has a larger capacity and a better absorb chance, but I'll keep the one I have. Alright. It's really not that big a deal, you know. Depends on how you want to play a little bit. Okay. So we'll sell the rest of this stuff here, and then we'll get prepared to go to the train. And at that point in time, we'll get some sweet gear, and then I guess we'll do the little toy gun quest as well, because that is something that I did in the previous iteration of this episode. Obviously, we got that after Bloodwing, but I don't know if we'll use it. I believe the Sniper Comm obviously provides superior DPS, so that's what I'm going to use. That one's good for survivability, though, so we might go ahead and, you know, utilize it in some scenarios. Especially when, you know, we're trying to prepare for a fight and we're below health gate without really a way to recover health. That thing gives 10% health back for every deception thrown, so that's actually pretty cool. Alright, so we'll hit this here. We'll talk to him. 41,000 experience there. I guess this next one gives a significant amount, so that's pretty cool. We'll look at everything that came out of here. Looks like we got a blue SMG there. It sucks that the blue weapon wasn't a sniper. Then again, blue Jacob snipers are pretty shitty. What else do we have here? We got that thing. We'll pick up both launchers. Oh, we're going to pick everything up since we're going to be walking right by a vending machine, obviously. Alright, and then after we pick everything up, that'll give us another chance to review it before we sell it. Okay, cool. Now we got to grab these presents and start placing them. I'm excited to use that this Diube that we have. When we get to level 44, that thing is pretty damn powerful at almost 9,500 damage. That thing will be very beneficial for attempting one-shot, one-kills on certain badass enemies or certain stuff like that. It will definitely be beneficial for us. Though, in the next area, I don't expect to have that much trouble because our Corrosive Lyuda is a damn powerful weapon, and it will most likely allow us to kind of walk through those enemies. Okay, so there's some stuff there, but we'll just sell all this. Okay, Slag Elemental Relic, Alright, so our backpack's only at size 30 right now, and we definitely need to increase, is that what it was? No, it's a size 27. We need to buy something to even get it to size 30, so that would definitely be beneficial since right now we can't even get close to picking up all of the items on the train. Unfortunately, even though you very quickly hear that all of these things are Hyperion loaders and such, you can't kill them until you've placed all 4 boxes, so it's kind of funny how naive Small Timmy is, but he's still fresh on my mind as an irritant for making me wait so long to ring those damn bells. Only so many hours in a day. I can't be wasting time on listening to them talking about those stupid bells and how they're going to sing. We know they're going to sing. That's the whole point. Alright. So once we get to 150 Iridium, we will go buy backpack STUs from Sanctuary. Right now we're at 120. I guess it took us an hour and 15 minutes to get to level 44 the previous time. We're going to try to improve upon that pace this time. Alright, let's get close to this. We'll slag all of these little guys. And then we'll go Corrosive. And we'll kill the Jet Loader first. He's the most liable to cause us issues. And then we'll go after those gun loaders. I think it's pretty cool how these little toy loaders don't really provide any benefit, but they're much more difficult to kill than your average gun loader, or average jet loader, or average anything else, because they have much less critical hit spots to hit. And in the case of the bull loaders, they actually block their critical hit spots, which are aggravating as shit, because on a regular bull loader, you can knock its shield off by hitting it in the shoulder. But in this case, it just blocks its only critical hit almost perfectly. which is super aggravating. Alright, so we're going to come over here, and we're going to get to this present and, you know, kill it, and then the next one. Hopefully we kind of steer clear of bull loaders, because those things are the most dangerous, I would definitely say. Then again, the little jet loaders are very offensively dangerous if they get up into the air and start dropping their bombs. But the gun loaders are pretty benign, so hopefully we get 3 gun loaders in the next one, right? And he gives us a little bit of spoilers here. We haven't yet killed Handsome Jack in this playthrough, which I guess is a separate universe than the previous playthrough. I guess would be the only way to interpret that, where the Vault Hunter arrives on Pandora at a higher level. See, if everything is completely unrelated like that, I don't understand why you can't just start at level 50, right? You know what I mean? Because that's how the playthroughs are kind of treated, I guess. But whatever. Alright. We'll pick up the rest of this crap, and then we will save quit. We are now very close to level 43. I don't think 1 snowman kill will get us there, but it will probably get us pretty close. I think he gives 20,680 experience, having already played through this, unfortunately. So, we'll vendor farm a little bit here. Again, like I said, at 150 iridium, we will, that fire elemental relic's kind of cool, but I don't even have a fire rifle right now, so whatever. Ooh, a decent stockpile relic for sniper ammunition there. We'll get a better one. You know, whatever, I'll sell it for now. I'm not going to work on not selling that this entire episode. That would get super aggravating. Looking for a better transfusion grenade, looking for a better shield. We're not going to get a better shield. I can probably stop looking for a shield from a vending machine. But then again, it might be foolish because we could find an excellent turtle shield or something like that, which would be more beneficial than the absorption shield in an area without guns, kind of like this area that we are in currently. So, you know, we definitely keep our eye out for a good purple turtle shield or even a blue turtle shield. Sorry, got a little bit of the dry mouth there. That was my bad. Anywho, coming into Gingerton, we are going to get ready to fight the snowman again. Unfortunately, it is a damn long walk. One thing that is cool is that they put that little talent show booth or whatever that is there. And those guys are pretty fun to listen to, actually. And they play some good piano music and stuff, but they don't make you watch that like they make you listen to small Timmy, talk about the bells. And that's pretty cool. Something that's completely optional like that, I think that that is a better way to present cool things to the player, because then they realize that they chose to see that, you know what I mean? They found that, and that's better than something being shoved at them in a lot of cases. So, I think that's kind of neat. Let's ring these bells. Luckily, we don't have to listen to Timmy talk about them again, and he doesn't have to say, oh, I hate singing every time. He just kind of wakes up and dives into the ice. So it goes a lot quicker now, but it still doesn't go as quick as I would like, especially since the walk over here takes so long. We spend longer waiting for him to spawn and walking over here than we do in the actual fight, obviously. But his return, experience-wise, is so great, and the gear-wise is so great as well through the train, and kind of his drops, obviously, because we found 2 purple shields from it that last time. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was good. One thing that I've noticed is kind of weird is that you actually get critical ascension for hitting him in the head while he's on the ground. So you can at least maintain your stacks like that. That's kind of cool. And I don't know, it's kind of neat. It's weird though that he doesn't take damage then. It's like a strange thing. I can understand reduced damage, but no damage at all is kind of weird, because sometimes characters, either through skills like life tap or Moxie weapons, kind of rely on doing damage to get some health back and stuff, and so it's kind of weird like that. I don't know. Alright, there's a purple rubber. Oh, what a kick in the teeth. If it wasn't rubberized, right? Ah, that sucks. Oh well. Got a significant amount of iridium there, that's good. Ah, one of the purple things was a skin. That sucks. What a waste. Alright, so we are very, very close to leveling up. The next kill will get us to level 43, so that will be quite excellent. We're going to ride up here, and once we do that, we will get on these vending machines, take a look for a superior grenade. Nope. I guess the vending machine I'll be working with will primarily be the grenade vendor instead of the health vendor, since we already have a sweet shield. Alright, let's go to the train and see what we get. Hopefully it's going to be good. You know that one phrase they tell kids? Get what you get and don't throw a fit. Oh my god. Luckily I didn't hear that as a kid. I recently heard some kid spamming that, like, vocally, like, with his actual mouth, to other kids at some event or something. And if some kid told me that when I was a kid, I would have fought him. Like, the idea of, whatever they give you, even if it's shit, just be happy with it. Don't throw a fit. Nah, that's not acceptable, dog. Not at all. Perhaps that complacency mindset is why some people accept consoles. I don't know. Get what you get and don't throw a fit. Fuck no. If it can be better, it should be better. Work to make it better. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted fucking Pop-Tarts and they gave me some bullshit knockoff brand, I wouldn't eat that shit. I'd go home and have real Pop-Tarts. Stupid. I sold my good gun there. Irritating me thinking about that phrase or creed, motto, whatever you want to call it. That was so stupid. It made me so mad when I heard that. Granted, the first time I heard it, I was like 12 or whatever. And so I was still pretty close to a kid. I was definitely a kid, you know, but these were smaller kids that I was talking about. But yeah, I would have fought someone for that shit. We went up to For the Horde 4, so that's pretty cool. For the Horde is obviously a WoW illusion, that is World of Warcraft, for those of you who might not know. And that number is growing. And that's kind of surprising, you know. WoW definitely, you know, for a lot of people felt like would be a staple for a long time. Now, I remember when WoW first came out. I never played it, by the way. I remember when WoW first came out, I didn't want to play it because there was a kind of small-time MMO that I was playing at the time that had a decently sized fan base, or decently sized player population. And, you know, obviously when WoW came out, all those people that were playing that MMO, which was relatively low-tech, but a fun game nonetheless, all of those people were very, very excited for WoW to come out. And to be honest, it was really the first nail in the coffin for that game that I was playing. And so that, you know, made me sad a little bit. But it's not a huge deal, you know. But, you know, I didn't want that game to die. I didn't hate WoW for that. I knew it was inevitable. So, then, at the very least, I wanted MMOs to still do well. That MMO that I was playing was called Dark Ages, by the way. You can look it up if you really want to. You'll be impressed with its low-techiness. It was a pretty bad game in reality, but I actually really liked it. And so, I wouldn't say it was a bad game. It was a low-tech game. Even for when it came out, its tech wasn't that impressive. But it was a very, very fun game, and I really, really liked it. Anywho, I still wanted MMOs to do pretty well because one day I thought that I might play another MMO. I knew it wasn't going to be WoW. I didn't play WoW, but I had seen WoW, and WoW wasn't what I really wanted. I wanted something more akin to what I had, which was the earlier breed of MMOs, which were a little bit different in some ways. WoW changed some things, and people try to, you know, kind of copy WoW at this point, which is interesting. And a lot of people died trying to copy WoW. You know, there were a lot of unsuccessful games that were just destroyed by WoW. But it's kind of weird now. Like I said, less and less people know exactly what WoW is, how WoW was played. Even people who didn't play it, like me, knew what WoW was. You know what I mean? And it's not so much the case anymore. Obviously, a lot of people still do, but WoW did a lot of things to kind of remove the stigma of an MMO. You know what I mean? They had, like, celebrities say they'd played it on commercials. I'm not sure if they all did. But they said they did, and they made characters for them and everything, you know. And so it didn't seem as niche then, I guess. Obviously, we just leveled up so we can put our point into Rising Shot. And so they kind of brought MMO to the forefront a little bit, and that's why a lot of people tried to go the MMO route and everything. But WoW's kind of dying at this point. Like, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think it's fairly obvious, you know, and that's kind of weird. Every MMO that's tried to come out in some capacity has pretty easily been considered a failure in comparison to WoW, and now WoW's not doing so great. And there are a couple companies that could put out an MMO, obviously, that would succeed or couldn't succeed. Like if Blizzard announced World of StarCraft tomorrow or something, obviously people would play it, you know? And I think it could be successful if it was a good game. Getting a fresh start on their universe and their game mechanics and everything, they could really do well with that, I believe. Another company that could obviously pull it off is Valve. But some people say Valve is purposely not releasing Half-Life 3 because of the potential backfire or, you know, fallout if the game isn't as good as people want it to be. Obviously, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 1 considered 2 of the best games of all time. And they are. You know, they undoubtedly are. But Half-Life 1 was one of the first games that, you know, truly scared me. I think it was the first game that scared me. No, that was Outlaws. Half-Life was the first game that, like, made me quit playing because it was so scary. I had to quit Half-Life for a little bit. I was young, you know what I mean? Like, Half-Life was damn scary. And there were parts of it that were so hard, because I played on the hardest difficulty, obviously, that were extra scary because I was playing them at a hard difficulty. And perhaps that's one of the reasons why I like difficult things, you know what I mean? Because it can add to the... Ooh, we'll keep that stockpile relic. I don't know if it's any better than the other one we had, but it's all sniper now. Damn it, now I'll have to work on not selling that. How much iridium do I have? I need 150, preferably 154 iridium to go to Sanctuary. And you'll see why if you don't already know. Alright, how much iridium do I have? 139, not quite. We need 15 more. But yeah, I guess that's why I like high difficulties. As a kid, my dad said something along, like, because I beat a game on easy once. I was like, oh, Dad, I beat the game. And it was like the day he bought it for me. And he's like, what the fuck? Well, he didn't say what the fuck, but that was his face. He goes, well, how'd you beat it so quick? Did that game just suck? And I was like, no, it was kind of long. It took a little while. I just played on easy. And he's like, never play a game on easy. That's stupid. You're just wasting your money. And, or in this case, wasting my money. And I have to agree with that. If you're not playing the game on, like, a difficulty that should be played at, you're just wasting your time. You're cheapening the experience for yourself. If you just wanted to watch a story, I mean, there's always Naughty Dog games, but you could just easily watch a movie as well. So, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like games should possess some challenge, you know? And, you know, some people can disagree and everything, but there are games for that, you know? There's like, if you really want to just see a story, it's hard to argue against Telltale's games, you know? That's what they're made for and everything. And other games, you know, like Brothers, Tale of Two Sons or something like that is pretty story-driven and everything, but the gameplay's kind of there even though it's easy. But, you know, like, for a game that's actually intended to be at least over 50% gameplay, or at least 50% gameplay, not maybe over, for a game that's as much gameplay as it is story, you know, as far as probably dollars spent and intentions for the game and everything, you should play it at a difficult difficulty. It definitely increases the experience, you know what I mean? Like, it makes it better. So, I don't know. Some people probably disagree, I guess. Oh, good. We're out of his icicle breath range. So, if you get out of his icicle breath range, he's dead because it takes so long, and you can just get so many free, easy critical hits on him. And with critical ascension and a half-decent sniper rifle, especially one with a good fire rate at the very least, he's going to be dead very quickly. Alright. Happy about those big stacks of iridium. Hopefully we get a little bit more from the train so that we can go to the Sanctuary pretty soon. Those guys and their Christmas carols kind of make me laugh. But again, that's not something that's forced upon you. You can choose to experience that or not. They don't make you experience only that like they make you do Small Timmy's experience at the Bell or talk at the Bell. It's a different thing. Okay. Coming up here, we will begin to go to these vending machines, sell some crap, and that'll be good. Alright. Those gingerbread houses do look damn cool. They did a nice job on that. It's going to be hard not to sell that stupid relic. But it might be useful one day, so I don't know. We are getting damn close to halfway to $3 million, which will be good. So I don't know if another game will ever come out that is, you know, full-blown, full-budget MMO. I guess, you know, what was it? WildStar tried, but then again, I don't know. It would seem hard in my mind for any company other than Valve or Blizzard to do it at this point. I don't know. I could be wrong. But it doesn't seem likely. Oh my god, we need 1 iridium. Are you kidding me? We could find that in Sanctuary. We're going to Sanctuary. Hopefully we find an iridium. Ooh, there's a Topnia. We gotta pick that thing up to sell it. Look how much money it's worth. Do we have anything? What's the shittiest item, cheapest item that we have? It's gotta be the crappiest weapon, right? We'll get rid of this relic. Okay. Is there anything else we truly need to pick up here? No. Okay. So off to Sanctuary we go. It'll be kind of sad, you know, if MMOs are gone forever, because I liked a few of them. And obviously they're MMOs, but I'm talking a big MMO. You know what I mean? Like one that could... It just seems like every MMO now is just another stepping stone to the death of the genre. But I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some of you who really play and enjoy MMOs right now, but like, didn't Guild War 2, is that what it's called? Guild Wars 2 just go free to play, like, very, very recently? I think it did. Like, I'm fairly certain it did. So, that's just another example, you know, the subscription-based MMO thing, it's gone. Like, I guess there could be free-to-play ones, but I don't think it will ever happen as far as a subscription-based one again. I don't know, I kind of liked it, you know, the black market economy that it created, selling items for real money and stuff, selling items to gain another month's subscription through some chump buying like a pass for you and then giving it to you. I don't know, I liked it, you know, it was cool. And one of the things about the subscription-based thing was it made it fun to get so good at the game that you could then sell stuff for real money, so that instead of paying money for the game was paying you. That was something that I liked. And I guess you could still do that in a free-to-play one, but it was cooler when it was subscription-based. I don't know. And I just don't think it will ever be subscription-based again, you know what I mean? That's stupid, to be asking for something to be subscription-based, I guess. Especially since I'm so critical of Xbox Live and PlayStation, whatever, costing money. But that's a different thing. Alright. So the reason I wanted 154 iridium was so that I could buy 2 backpack and 1 bank. And this allows me to actually put another item in my bank, which I'm going to do very shortly. 2 items, actually, probably. And then we will be more ready to pick up items and quickly sell them at the vendor and everything. So that'll be good. So the items I'm going to put in there are the relic, the stockpile relic that I must have went past. There we go. And also probably this shock Lyuda so that I don't have to do it later. Alright, perfect. Now we can go sell all of our crap except for that glass mod that we have that we're not selling. And no grenade there, but whatever. Perfect. Over 1.6 million now. The warrior's gonna be dead, ma'am. So, we're gonna go in here and kill some stuff. Wrong way. Yep, right way. Okay. Okay. Well, Xbox Live and PSN are still stupid, and people saying that they get free games for them drives me nuts. You're not getting free games. You're paying a subscription fee, and then they're giving you a game. It's like you're paying for a game that you're not choosing, and then you're actually getting access to the online functions of games that you should get by default for buying the games. You shouldn't have to pay for their stupid service. Especially since some people claim that, like, oh, it's so that you can get a superior online experience. No, you're still getting an inferior online experience. In fact, almost always the PC servers are better. Like, how great was the Halo collection or whatever with those stupid servers that you pay for? It's just always going to be inferior. So Don't pay for that shit. It's anti-consumer and it's wrong. I can't believe that people actively agree to that just to use an inferior gaming machine. I feel bad for people. My thing is that I want people to have the best, most consumer-friendly gaming experience possible. I want gaming to become more accepted by people. And people are like, oh, consoles are more accepted by people. No, consoles are the reason gaming is... Why does it snow in the cave? That pisses me off. Consoles are the reason people can't accept gaming. Like, people aren't going... Like, I don't know. Once consoles die, people are worried that gaming will be adversely effective. It will only be a benefit to gaming. Some people don't think consoles will die. I personally don't believe something that is that anti-consumer can stay alive. I just don't. You're paying more to get an inferior experience. They've done such a good job spreading misinformation and making people feel like PC is a niche market even though it dominates on the worldwide scale, that they feel that PC is more expensive and that consoles are the only way to affordably play games, when in reality, in the long term, you will be paying more for console. Not to mention, you pretty much need a fucking PC in today's day and age to just get by in life. You can't really do it without a PC, average life task a lot of the times. And so you could, you know, take that, I don't know, $600 or whatever that you were going to use to buy a laptop, depending on how expensive of a laptop you were going to buy, and then just add that to the cost that you would invest in a gaming PC, or add that to the cost that you would invest in a console. So if you had $600 to invest in a laptop and $400 to invest in a PS4 or Xbox One, then all of a sudden you have $1,000 to build a superior fucking gaming PC that'll be better for both. And, oh, you know, I need a laptop for college. I need a laptop for college. I went to college. I'll tell you, like, a lot of times people who bought laptops to take to class do not take laptops to class because it's simply not worth it. If you really need something that you can access learning materials, like, one legitimate reason I would say to bring a laptop to class is so that you can actually view locally the PowerPoint if you have less than perfect eyes. That the professor may be putting up in a big lecture hall. That would be a benefit to having a laptop. But honestly, you know, you're going to be doing most of your homework either in your, you know, place of living, in your domicile, or at a... Oh, did I sell my good gun? I did. Crap. When did I do that? That blows. I was really looking forward to that stupid gun. Damn it. I can't believe I did that. Tranquil Sniper Comm. Ugh. Bullshit. Okay. Longbow Corrosive Transfusion. Let's buy that back. Shit. When did I sell that stupid... When did I sell that? Oh, god damn it. I hope it wasn't too long ago. I hope it was at the start of this deal. We'll run to the vendor and we'll see. Damn it, that sucks. I really wanted that thing. Ah, now I got this piece of crap. Damn it. Damn it, when did I sell that? I sold it at Sanctuary. No, it's gone. It's totally gone. Fuck, that blows. Oh well. So now we definitely did worse in this episode than we did in the first damn episode. Whatever. We'll pick up all this crap. Maybe we'll get something good. We'll keep watching out for a good Jacob sniper. Man, I feel foolish. Oh well, whatever. Look how much crap we can hold, partially because we sold that one thing that I was fucking holding on to. Ugh, that's really aggravating. I'm gonna run back just in case. I'm like 90% sure I sold it at Sanctuary. I'm closer to 100% sure, really. Oh well, it's not that far of a walk, especially since we can jump down. Damn. That's really aggravating. Ah. There's no way to get it back either. Oh well. Oh well. We can always get another. It's not like it was the only one in the game. We can definitely get another. Maybe we'll get a level 44 Muck instead of a Diube. Though I kind of like the Diube better because of the higher fire rate. But whatever. No. It's all the stuff that I already put in the vendors, they don't change. Damn it, Luke. You idiot. Oh well. Maybe, no, I don't think so. It's gone. It's gone forever. We're done. Real fumble on my part there. Whatever. Let's sell some crap. We'll check the vendor, yeah? No, it's only level 41s. We don't care. Whatever. Ooh, got a better proficiency relic, though, by 0.4%. I think we actually got that same relic in the previous episode. We'll use that thing. We'll keep that thing. So, this purple transfusion grenade. Longbow corrosive transfusion. I mean, it's just going to be badass for... and we'll just put it on. Whatever, I'll find a better slag one eventually. We'll sell the rest of this crap. Alright, so I need to put on the new relic. Oh, that's 26.4. That's even better. Definitely a huge boost. Let's sell that thing as well. Okay. Perfect. Now we've sold a bunch of crap. We're at 1.8 mil. That's good stuff. Man, I can't believe I fucking did that. Oh well. We're definitely not going to beat our time, I don't think. Damn it, I still have this piece of shit. Maybe I shouldn't have sold that stupid thing. Damn, damn, damn. That sucks. Fuck this gun, man. Whatever. We'll put something that I'll actually keep in that slot for the time being. Damn. I really wanted to put that good gun there. That really sucks. Oh well. It's too late now. It's too late now. Hopefully we find something that... No, we're not going to find anything that will be an adequate replacement. Luckily, we don't need it. The bunker thing, I'm just going to use this anyway. The bunker sucks. And this thing will tear through everything on the way to him. Because it is corrosive, and it has a huge magazine, and a huge fire rate, and a huge damage. No, it doesn't have a huge damage. It has a high enough damage. It's at almost 4,000, right? Yeah, it's at almost 4,000. And, yeah, Zero's just not going to have any trouble taking out loaders. It will be very, very easy. Damn, that Jacob would have been so great for the humanoid enemies, though. I feel really stupid for selling that. God, screw that thing. Eh, I'll pick it up. Oh, I forgot they were longbow. Just missed with a couple of them. And then I stupidly, yeah, that was dumb. We'll get some extra critical ascension there. That'll be good. We'll let him punch that now, and that'll be good. He's in candy cane attack mode, so he has to waddle to us, which is really his worst strategy. So that's good stuff. Some of the things he says are pretty funny, but you actually have to be there to experience it, and you choose to experience it. Again, a superior way to show something to the player. Alright, so he'll pop here, and this will be good. We're at 9 iridium now. Not cool, snowman. Alright. Purple rocket launcher there. We'll be sure to sell that. Get lots of cash. And, you know, again, working our way up to that For the Horde Challenge 5. It'll be interesting to see how much iridium we end the episode with. It is funny that we are wearing Jack's voice modulator this entire time. I did notice that, but didn't say anything about it yet. I think you guys probably noticed. Alright. Shock Nova Shield. We'll get rid of it. Alright, I should have sold that gun. I'll have to remember to do that at the next vendor, so that we can hold more stuff. Ugh, that really sucks that I sold that Jacobs. Oh well. Let's see. Not seeing anything too special yet, but, you know, who knows? Might get something. Ah, we can almost hold enough for everything now. That's pretty cool, I guess. If only we had 150 more iridium, but we don't. One thing that is kind of counterintuitive is why they would give you more gear than you could hold. You know, it's just kind of strange. Like, if they really want to encourage a player to play completely legitimately and stuff, I feel that a larger backpack only helps that. It lets you pick up more gear. It lets you review more gear here at the selling thing, even though I forgot to review that one piece of gear. And then they have a low, relatively low bank size as well, compared to the number of unique items that exist in the game. And people collect unique items. And it's kind of weird that you would have to have multiple characters to collect every unique item. Kind of strange, right? And they said that they did that to improve gameplay, to encourage players to have to make hard choices and move faster and everything. But at the same time, I don't necessarily see that as a completely good thing. But I think the real reason they did that is because after a certain backpack size, the consoles began to lag, and this was at approximately 50-ish. And some people who have consoles will deny this. They'll say, oh, I opened my backpack up and I have 100 items in it and everything's fine. Well, that's because you've always done that, right? And that's what you're acclimated to, and so it doesn't feel like it's lagging to you because it literally incessantly lags. Of course it lags more with more items in it. It just does. You can't really deny it. I've seen proof of it. And I think that's really quite the reason that they did that. I've also seen when console players drop quite a few items on the ground that the game then gets super buggy and laggy and everything else. And it just makes sense to me that they would limit the backpack size so that they can't, increase lag purposefully in the game. Or, because they don't want that to happen in cooperative mode and, adversely affect the player who had his game open to other people. Now, you can argue that and everything, but show me proof that that's not the case, I guess. Don't just say, no, I don't think that's it, because that doesn't really matter. I don't really technically have proof of this, other than the fact that the game actually does start to lag more, even on PC if you put a huge amount of items in your backpack, assuming that you have a small amount of RAM. I don't know. The game engine lags eventually as well. It can only handle so much. Dang it, I keep throwing them like they're lob. So we'll get a few critical ascension stacks as he comes near, and we'll get thrown back by him a little bit. And he's in candy cane mode, so now he has to waddle towards us, and he'll be dead shortly. I just tried to tank that ice breath. I knew I didn't need many more shots to kill him, and I knew it wouldn't break our shield, so we're good. This will put us up above 60% at least. It should probably get us close to 70%. It did. Fairly close to 70% of the way to level 44. That's obviously where we're ending the episode. But again, now that the Handsome Collection's out, and those machines are admittedly less obsolete, they're still obsolete, but much less so, it seems like they could build upon Borderlands 2. It's by far their best product, at Gearbox, and it's probably at end of life cycle to them, but I feel like money invested on it still would get returns if they released a $5 DLC for Xbox One and PS4 and the PC on Steam or other venues, whatever. I can't feel that that would adversely affect their bottom line. I feel like that could only be a benefit to them. Then again, I'm no financial analyst for the game industry. They probably have financial analysts that have told them that that's not a good idea. So, I don't know. But if they haven't had a financial analyst tell them that's a bad idea, they should fucking take a look at it, because it would definitely be beneficial in my mind. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, the console players are already going to buy the game again anyway. They're committed to that kind of mistreatment and everything, so I don't really think it would be a wrong thing to do, just to force Xbox 360 and PS3 owners to buy it for their less obsolete versions. It makes sense. I don't know. They do other things that are similarly asinine, so how the... Oh, there must have been more iridium in that one that allowed me to pick everything up. Like, I better not have sold that stupid class mod. That'd really be a kick in the teeth. I don't know. It's weird. Perhaps they could get a discount. I don't know if they offered a discount for the Handsome Collection or not. I don't think they did. I think they were like, here, buy this $60 game. Only one of the games with included is really excellent, so you already own it, but, fuck you. I think that's kind of how it went, so I don't understand why anyone could complain about that. The precedent's already set. Once you've committed to that kind of, I don't know, consumer developer exchange, I don't know, environment, it's kind of hard to get out of that, I guess. And so I don't really see anybody figuring out a way to fix that. The console companies have succeeded in making a product that is exceedingly good in taxing the consumer and everything. So, I don't know. I just hope people wise up and start playing things that are more consumer friendly, and are also a much better experience. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. People can choose to live their life in any inferior way that they want. Assuming that their country allows for it. Some countries don't. You have to live it in the inferior way that they want you to. Alright. Let's grab these. So, we'll come down here and we'll begin to shoot the snowman again, and we'll level up probably after 3 more kills, I'd imagine. We might do it in 3. It might take 4. I don't know. I'm thinking it will take 3. There's no way it'll take 4, right? We'll see. We will see. If it takes 4, it gives us more opportunity to get good gear. I don't know. I'm probably going to start immediately recording the bunker run as soon as this video is rendered. Because I have to get it up eventually. I'm behind schedule already because of the software glitch. So, that'll be good. Some people are obviously going to take huge offense to what I've said about consoles, right? But, you know, I'd say the same thing about iPhones. They're just hugely anti-consumer. I mean, they just literally made a proprietary charger so that you had to buy their more expensive chargers. And, you know, if that's not anti-consumer, I don't know what is. Good, he pushed us really far away here, and he's in candy cane mode. I don't know how he succeeded in pushing us that far away. He went icicle breath, which means, you know, free critical hits for days. I don't think he can punch us through these snowmen, so I'm going to watch him fail. Shouldn't have punched me here, dude. That's your fault. Wow, we're under him, so we can't even get icicle breath. He finally hit us out of it, but whatever. And they've done a great job making it seem like building a PC is so difficult. It's just not. It's really not. Maintaining a PC is not difficult. In fact, the simple virtue that you can maintain a PC on your own is, in fact, in my mind, superior. I mean, you don't have to send it to Microsoft or Sony to get it refurbished or whatever. You can just fix it yourself. And there would probably be nothing that goes wrong with it if you built it right. I don't know. To me, it just seems like the simple answer. Some people disagree. And you can't convince everybody, so I don't know. Let's see. Don't care about that survivor class mod. And no good grenade and item of the day. That's all I want to look for. The corrosive one will get me by at least through the angel zone. Then we should probably pick up a more neutral element, preferably slag. But I would take shock or explosive if the grenade was good enough for the Sawtooth Cauldron and Heroes Pass sequences. Ooh. Looks like we got a good green sniper over here. Nope, just Hyperion one. I don't think we got anything too great in this chest. And then, oh, we got a dart. That's pretty cool. I'm just kidding. We got a conference call. We'll be sure to sell it. It's a practicable version, so that's kind of neat. Should be worth some money. I didn't check. I saw that it was a practicable conference call as soon as it was there. You guys probably did too. I was just being a jackass. Okay, let's go ahead and save quit. Yeah, it'll be good. The conference call should get us a lot closer to our 3 million goal. We will see. It's unfortunate that it wasn't a on-level fire Lyuda. That would be really cool. But instead it was a conference call. And it's worth 64,000, so that's kind of neat. We'll get rid of that thing too. Alright, so we sold enough stuff there. Oh, we're at 2,500, so that's good. Oh, this could very well get us to level 44, but I think we'll be just a bee's dick short. And that's alright. So as we come up here, we will begin to kill all of these things that will eventually spawn because it's such a long damn walk to the snowman. This drives me nuts. Almost puts me to sleep. Eventually they'll let us in and we can kill some stuff. I like how even this far away you can see the subtitles for plinkety plink 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 on the keys. That's neat. Alright. How many boxes do you have to open to complete round 5 of that challenge? It's got to be so many. I felt like I've opened a bunch of boxes and I think we just hit level 3. So, huh. There's some people who probably worked their way up to level 5. That's great. So we will hit this. And then this guy will come out. He'll hat up here. And then he'll headbutt this. Some guy told me the elephant gun was his favorite sniper rifle because his badass rank allowed him to have 3,000 times fire rate. Or whatever it was. Like, that doesn't mean that the elephant gun doesn't suck. I was just thinking about that just now because I was like, God, how awful would this be without a weapon with a half-decent fire rate? But with a good fire rate, this happens. Alright, let's pull this hat and see how close it gets us to level 44.
My hat! My beautiful hat!
Okay. Perfect. So now we're very close to leveling up. Did that thing just drop that, or did that come from the snowman? If that little thing dropped a purple Torg launcher, that's kind of hilarious. I don't think he did, but it's possible. You know, I just don't think it happened in that case. Okay. Let's go to this vending machine. That thing's worth 22,000. That's like almost as much of a conference call. Not really, but it's still a good amount, you know. Damn, that thing's worth some money too. I'm surprised skins are worth anything. I wouldn't pay $1, even of Pandora money for that shit. Okay. Takes forever to walk back to the train, but obviously the return is excellent. So, we'll see what we get here. Snowman 1 and 2. I just review it when we sell it. Nothing stuck out to me, so oh well. Make sure we pick up the guns because I think they're worth more than that white relic. Okay. So we'll definitely reach our goal of $3 million, and that's good. And in the next episode, we can go attempt to take out the bunker. And that'll be good too.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked.
Very, very close. So that's good. We'll get it in this next run, and we will also level up in this next run. So this will be the end of the episode. I guess we'll fast travel to 1,000 cuts to end the episode. And then after that, I'll begin work on the next episode. I'm sorry I'm a little bit behind schedule, guys, but obviously work and stuff has made me very tired, and I apologize for that. Working on it, though. Eventually the goal is to work less, but right now it makes a lot of sense to save as much money as I can. The quicker and earlier you save money, the better you're going to be later in life. Some people don't get that, and some people don't even attempt to do that, and then they feel like, you know, I'll just live off the back of others. We'll just do welfare for the rest of our lives. And quite honestly, fuck those people. If you don't make a concentrated effort to provide a standard of living for yourself, it shouldn't be provided by the state. That's my opinion. Obviously, some people disagree. They say that that isn't really generous. It isn't compassionate. It isn't sympathetic or empathetic. Yeah, I don't give a shit. All of those things are not pragmatic, and that's the main thing I'm worried about. People who work harder deserve more, and that's the simple fact. Some people disagree, of course, but, you know, they can get less. Alright, we'll ring the bells here. once this guy comes and hits the wall, we'll be able to kill him, and that'll be excellent. Last time, we'll have to kill him in this playthrough. We'll do some farming of him in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, most likely. He'll actually be very good for leveling up in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, I would imagine, as well, since he obviously levels up with our level. So that's something that we could look at. Getting critical hits, and then I wanted to get pushed back, but I jumped too early, so I'll just run back, right? So if he's in candy cane mode, he has to waddle this way. Oh, are you kidding me, game? I wanted to get a little bit salty with that last one and at least break my shield. I can understand that. It's funny that these guys get stuck like that. Jack's zero voice sounds ridiculous. Oh, I should have shot that guy a moment sooner and got more experience for it. Oh well. Well, we get our next point in Rising Shot, so that's most excellent. 3 out of 5 there, and Rising Shot definitely synergizes great with my two main snipers, the Lyuda and the Pimpernel, and it also works great with Critical Ascension. If you get sequential hits, you will deal mad damage with 0. That's the simple fact of the matter. Alright. So, as soon as we sell all this train crap, we will have $3 million. And that'll be nice. We won't have to worry about ammo money, and we'll be able to afford anything that we see in the item of the day section. So, very beneficial, I guess. Hadn't been doing a great job at that yet in True Vault Hunter mode. So, it was nice to get an episode where we did do that. And it was a complete farming episode, so neato. Nothing special. That I see, at least. We could theoretically get a superior sniper class mod, but it hasn't happened yet, so whatever. We're going to be alright, though. I have not remembered to sell that stupid gun that's been in my inventory. Oh, well. We will save quit. So, hopefully this video, renders correctly, recorded correctly, and everything. Otherwise, if I have to do it a third time, that will just be... oh, boy. But, yeah, I think it'll be alright. You guys won't know if I have to do it a third time, I guess. Yeah, you wouldn't be seeing this in that case. I hope you do see this. Why did I go here? I don't even know. We're going to go to this grenade vendor and sell our stuff. And then we're going to go to 1,000 Cuts and end the episode. Good lord, I'm worried about it now. I've never been worried about it before. I've always had rock solid performance. So, first time for everything, I guess. Here we go. And decent absorb shield, really. I'm pretty damn good. Just got lower capacity than what I got, right? Ah. What? Oh, it's not much better at all. And those other stats. That's okay. I'll take the higher capacity. It's more balanced, I guess. Perfect. That's good. Okay, to 1,000 Cuts we go. And that will be the end of this episode. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm very sorry about the video glitch there. That really sucks. But hopefully you forgive me for it, and hopefully you'll come back for the next episode. If you want to know when the next episode's coming out, go ahead and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Otherwise, this is the end. I hope to catch you next time, guys. Bye.